everyone. This is Fiona, Persian medium. I am Power, and you are guys, of course, listening to AvidAdvice show. And I have my beautiful Angel Channel 888 in the studio. How are you doing, Angel? And how was your day so far?
I'm doing great, love. How about you?
Doing fantastic. Actually, nice weather here. Kind of sunny. Beautiful, as you can see in my background. So nothing to say, and So everything look good. So we are thankful. We are grateful for this beautiful, fantastic weather in California. And and everything sounds to really be fantastic. So how's it going, Angel? How was your week? And is anything kind of like you want to tell us as a fun things that happened to you, to your family, maybe to your love life, maybe your personal life?
Well, this is actually a really, really good time because we are in the month of November. We have 11/11, which a lot of people, but some don't know that 11/11 is kind of that make your wish number. And so coming this Sunday, it is going to be November 11th. And we are still actually in Venus retrograde right now. So it's time to start new relationships, reevaluate your current relationships, kind of fix and mend those things up. So there's a lot of exciting stuff that is associated with this month. And there are a lot of like those good luck numbers that are tied in with it. So this is like a really, really great time to get readings and see what is coming up, and also change things that perhaps that you might not like that show up now. It's the perfect time to use the good energy to exchange that for something more positive and better for you. So I think this is like a perfect day and time for us to address themes with clients now. So
I got business-wise, actually, I got a lot of good news, and I have also a couple other businesses that I'm handling, and it was just really fantastic. I mean, like, I was like, wow, it sounds to be that the month of November is just bring a lot of prosperities, abundance, and new connection, new opportunities, which making me to be so thankful and grateful. So I would recommend to all of you guys that may still kind of struggling about like, why I can't do this, why I can't do that, is kind of stop and basically try to see what you guys did as wrong things and what you guys should do to make everything be better. Maybe there are resources, maybe connections, maybe your PR, maybe assistants, maybe a couple of people that are working for you, they are not good enough or they don't have enough actually knowledge to get you wherever you want to go. So for those people who already celebrity and wants to actually get more connection to TV and also producers and also radio shows, so I would recommend that hire the good PR, because PR is the most important person that could just scream about you and tell exactly what type of ability you guys have. And for those who wants to actually work as the PR and assistants, I would love to say that go to many courses, certificate yourself in the best ever, and then try to have a lot of networks, connections, and go everywhere. Try to be open to every single ideas, and then like open the door to a lot of businesses. So don't kind of like put yourself in the middle of one business. Okay, I can just do this. I can't do another things because I am just kind of like professional on this. Well, it's good that you have your own package, you have your own experience in a place, but you know what? The thing is, you don't need to just do it because you did for so many years. That's why I'm actually challenging people or challenging my students and change and challenge as much as you can. Change and challenge is very good for each of us. So don't be concerned about change. Don't be concerned about challenge. Change and challenge is always going to make you to feel happiest, healthiest, and wealthiest in this earth if you just do it in a good way. So back to studio, I have Jojo from England. Hello, Jojo. How are you doing?
Hello. Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. Jojo, give me a date of birth, gorgeous, and then tell me what you have in your beautiful mind and what me and Angel can do for you. Go ahead, sweetheart.
I'm just really wanting to know about my children and my career.
Okay, when you are talking, yeah, that's very good. That's fantastic, actually, questions, because everybody want to know about, again, children and career. So basically, I want to first start and open your Pentagon for your career, because it's very important for me to tap into the energies of finance because of the month of November and December before we're going to actually pass the 2019. I'm open actually your Pentagon. I need your date of birth. Please give me your date of birth.
The 11th of March, 1972.
Awesome, Miss 11. Let me just open for you. You actually get into the reading for November as 11/11. So basically, the first things that I can see in your Pentagon is about two good news. There is two opening. The one maybe make you or found you a little bit challenging, and then maybe you're going to feel like, I don't know, that could be fantastic if I say yes to it, but it would be kind of a little bit difficult back and forth things. But I would say, don't be concerned and worried about challenge or challenges when it comes to the first ideas or actually the first offer that come. And number two, I would say the real change, which is going to make you to feel extremely happy and very connected to universe and put you in the same frequency, would happen almost around the 23rd and the 25th of the month of November. So basically, whatever you do, wherever you go with who actually you are talking to about your business or about whatever you are trying to kind of like catch and into, I wanted you to do it after the 23rd and after the 25th of the month of November. This is my reading to you about career. When it comes to children, I can see that there is a strong, powerful connection in between actually the happiness, love, and joy, and also treat, and some good news that has to do with your kids. So basically, I would say when I put all them together and I make it as a package, I would say your rear transit, which will absolutely impact your family, career, and also your love life and your personal life in a fantastic way, it would be almost by the December the 5th and December the 9th. That means that you have to drop all your anxieties, all the crazy thoughts, all the energies that come to you and maybe make you to feel kind of nervous and put you in the challenge of what if and what if and what if. So I want to say goodbye to all what if. Lay back, relax, and put yourself in the receptive mood. Ask and receive. You are going to be fantastic, and you don't need to be concerned about anything. This is actually my reading to you on the Pentagon, and I wanted you to remember of those dates. Now, I would love that Angel Channel channeling with her angels and telling you what month of November and also 2019 will have for you and your family and money and prosperity. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Great. Jojo, something it's actually showing up in your aura, in your auric field, is you wanting to move forward, but also it's like you have to shed this other layer, right? It's almost like you're trying to wear multiple coats, like shed one so you can put on the fantastic coat that you want to wear, okay? You and then also wanting to hang on to this new coming, and it prevents you from really grasping that new if we do that, right? So Fiona says, really kind of embrace it. That's like just releasing one so that you have two hands to grab in the new energies that are coming into you, okay? And that includes this prosperity. They also show to me like an improvement in your health. It's something that's just coming through with energy-wise. And so that is something that's actually going to kind of like trampoline you into this next new level that you have coming. Like 2019 is really, really happy for you. It shows up as really bright and actually more prosperous and abundant, which actually tightens up your connections like with your children and things like that, okay? And also relationships with coworkers. Like 2019, I think, is actually a good relationship year for you. Things kind of get where at times you may feel disconnected from people or difficulty in establishing a connection, that is going to actually get lighter and easier for you.
Yeah. So Jojo, I have a question for you because I'm actually seeing in your Pentagon some very interesting and nice vibes and also numbers. Are you trying to do something with your body or kind of like trying to do some changes, or are you kind of like making a decision to do something for the next year, or basically you starting kind of about like 2 months ago to think about it? Are you there, Jojo? Jojo, can you hear us? It sounds like we lost Jojo. Yeah. Okay, we may have another caller. Let's just go back again and says, hello, do we have another caller? Our producer?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much, gorgeous. Darling, give me your date of birth first, and then tell me what you have in your beautiful mind and what we can do for you. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay, my birthday is 6/4/90, and I've had go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
My year just started out completely chaotic. My life flipped upside down, not necessarily for the bad. And I would like to know if my angels have any signs for me, any words for me. Am I doing good?
Okay, so let's just because you asked Angel, so I wanted that first Angel is going to start it for you. So Angel, please start with the channeling of Angel, and then I'm going to communicate with the Pentagon and tell you the rest. Go ahead, Angel.
Right.
Okay.
The first thing, darling, that is showing up to me with that is, yes, you are doing okay, and you are on this right track. Where you started off feeling like things were really rough for you, that was like a shake up and wake up time for you. They're showing me all the symbols around you in your auric field about we had to at times pull that rug out from underneath you. Otherwise, you would have remained in that same path that you already felt kind of like you couldn't see it yielding you something really, really positive and good. And so when you feel like they're really just rattling you about things and just kind of pulling things away, it's done so that you can kind of start anew. And I see you actually already doing that. Your energy is building right now. So you're actually going to end the year really, really well, where you are going to be able to reflect back and see that where you felt really, really challenged and where you felt you had a lot of opposition, you really overcame that much better than at the time you gave yourself credit for. Okay. I also feel like for you, the month of December actually shows up really bright for you. So there is going to be some more changes coming, is something that they are saying to me, but they are not these difficult shake up and wake up kind of changes. They're going to be something where you feel more like you're getting a pat on the back or rewarded for the hardships that you overcame earlier this year. So I feel like a lot of your transitions, your angel guides say, she started to seem like she evened out like in August time, and you're still kind of smoothing out that path. But in you doing that and staying really consistent and steady with it, that's where you have this really bright energy that's showing up that they're talking about in December. So keep on going where you think that they say stop the self-doubt of going in the right way. And just you have to trust and know that where you are currently is where you are supposed to be so that you can propel into that next field of positivity. Okay?
Awesome. So I'm going to ask you a question, sweetheart. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to ask you a question because when Angel talking about your path, and it was so funny when I opened your Pentagon, I got the same. But the one thing that kind of little bit maybe make me to feel a little bit worried for you, it's about that you are maybe listening to people who may not really give you the good advice, or basically they tried to be there, but they not been in the right place for you, or they wasn't really right people to talk to when it comes to your craziness around and the chaos around. So I wanted you to hold yourself back from too many people, to exchange a lot of energies, exchange a lot of ideas, exchange a lot of things that actually happening around. Sometimes we need to talk to people, and we absolutely indeed need to have some sort of support and ideas and kind of like, type of a connection to unknown, connection to some new investigation, but do it with the right people. Sometimes wrong people will put you in the wrong way. And to get out from that wrong way, will spend a lot of money, time, energies, and connection to your real path. So basically, I wanted you to hold yourself a little bit secret when it comes to your private life. Don't open too much. Don't talk too much about your private life to your friends, family, maybe coworker, maybe other people around. Try to just find people who they are positive, they send positive energies, and they are supportive. Sometimes you don't need to have anyone who's going to tell you what to do and not to do, because you have enough energies inside, and you have enough into your whatever you have right now in your brain and subconscious that you know exactly where to go. But people who are around not really into what you are doing, they're making you to be confused, crazy, not to go. It's kind of changing. It's challenging. Back up. Don't do this. Don't do that. All I wanted you to do is hijack your subconscious mind. That's why I actually put my name, or my clients put my name as a, this is like a surgeon, like his, what is that? Like a brain, not brain surgeon, but hijacking the subconscious mind, like a subconscious mind surgeon. You have to do the surgery in your subconscious mind. You need to hijack your subconscious mind. If you go through a lot of pain right now, if you have a lot of trauma, if you may actually in a place that you are not really feel yourself anymore, then you need to hijack your subconscious mind by distract your subconscious mind, but stop focus on the negativity and craziness and all the pain that maybe you went through. So you have to change the thought, ideas, feelings, frequencies, circumstances, people around to really find yourself in a better place. So now my question to you is, what made you to be in that crazy, or better say, kind of not knowing place? Because normally, as I can see in the Pentagon of yours, you are very talented. You know what you want. You get go-getter, and you always helping others. What made you to be in this place?
Relationship, and mine, I guess, a mentally abusive relationship that just kind of puts a dampener on you, and it darkens you a little bit. And like you said, I've overcome a lot of that, and I'm still doing that. But it's definitely just the darkness of the past that just kind of creeps up a little bit, and I'm trying to completely defeat that.
It's not a darkness, baby. It's that you victimize. I can even feel and sense it, that you victimize yourself a lot. And stop to be a victim. Stop acting like a victim. When you victimize and continue to victimize, you would never forget about that abusive relationship. You're always going to feel that you have the pain. You're always going to feel that these emotional scars will never heal. And I'm never going to find some man or any type of the man that could not be as crazy or as stupid as my ex was. So I wanted you to stop victimizing yourself. I wanted you to look at yourself. I don't want you to look at yourself as a victim. That is the most important part. Past is past. Goodbye. Abusive relationship. Don't even say that. Don't even put it in your subconscious mind every day. Oh my God, I'm actually coming from an abusive relationship. I can't really get over it. It's kind of hard to do that. Don't even say that word again and again and again, because by using these words again and again, your subconscious is going to say you are a person who's been victim. You're going to continue to be a victim, and you're never going to find your peace and happiness because you've been in an abusive relationship. So I wanted you to hijack it. I wanted you to say goodbye to whatever I was in the past. If someone tell you about or ask you about your past, or even your ex just says, well, you know what, we couldn't really, having some common sense kind of relationship. So that's it. I don't want you to go into the detail. I don't want you to tell them to yourself,
that's
oh my God.
Exactly been my, when somebody has asked me, that's kind of been my response is, we just agreed that things were not going to work out. Then I was very positive. Yeah. Anytime someone's asked me, I've been very positive about it because I don't want it to seem that I'm dwelling in it. And I try not to let anybody else know that I'm dwelling in it, but internally, I completely am.
So if I ask
I'm glad that you're
you,
saying that because I need to not.
So if I ask you that, what was your relationship, your last relationship? Like, have you been in a good relationship with your ex? And can you explain your last relationship? What are you going to say to me?
We were good. It was just that I think we just kind of fell out of love for each other. But in the long run, now that I've had an out-of-box look at it, I realized what went wrong. And it was a very controlling relationship that I didn't see until I was out of it and realized that I really wasn't living to my full potential. I wasn't being the person that I should have been. I was completely changing and trying to morph to be perfect for somebody else when that is not the case. And I have a lot, as you said, I'm very talented. I have a lot of personality. I have a lot of me, and I realized there's no reason I should have ever changed or held that back from anybody, because this is me.
I love it. I love it. You know what I love about the conversation right now, right after 2 minutes when I told you stop even victimize? Well, you just tell me you're not a victim. You're a survivor. And a survivor always going to survive and will always find a way to get out from every single drama, foggy situation, dark moment, and any type of things. So I'm super happy for you right now. So I would definitely say you are really fantastic. I'm not even worried about anything. I really feel extremely connected to that energies right now. And I wanted you to continue to be that way. Don't even say to anybody about abusive relationship, this and that. Just say, this relationship didn't work for me. We actually send a blessing to each other. And that's it. Thank you so much. And don't go deep inside a conversation with people. And if you ever want to help any family, friends, maybe actually being in that type of the relationship, just say, well, I have a couple of experience that I have to tell you, which is I know that you have that personality, you helping others, you always gave others a lot and awesome ideas. But when it comes to yourself, sometimes you feel like, you know what, I don't know even what to do. I don't even know who you have to talk to. That's what I wanted you to not talk to too many people around you. Not everybody should know about your private life. And I wanted you to talk to people who are supportive, having a positive energy, and really going to make you to feel happy and healthy again. So we don't have so much time, maybe about 2 minutes, but I would love to tell, go to AvidAdvice.com, sign up. And if you do it now, I think that AvidAdvice will actually give you 5 minutes to talk to any advisors. So, and there is a lot of advisors there that could actually support you. And sometimes I says like talk to the right people and right person, which they're going to give you the good advice. And they are certificate. They are real psychic. They are not a therapist to just like make a therapy on you. They're just actually a psychic. They can feel, they can sense, they can connect and tap into your energies. So, and you can find any advisor you want on AvidAdvice.com. So go to AvidAdvice.com, sign up. Don't concern about your future. Your future is shiny. Goodbye about the past. You hijack your subconscious right now. I hypno your subconscious right now. And I wanted you to really, really listen to me. There is no past. Everything is gone. And from now on, I am moving forward to the light, shine, happiness, wealthiness, connection to divine, and nobody and nothing can stop me. And we have just 60 seconds. Have a great one. And hello, guys. This is again Ender Channel 888. And this is Fiona, Persian Medium. I am powered that we both can be on AvidAdvice.com. Have a great one. Bye.